We are going to the LTO here in Quezon, Quezon City, to renew my driver's license. I have all the documents that's needed. I'll walk you through it later, but fingers crossed that I can get my driver's license renewed, because online it says you can only renew it within 30 days, but I won't be here in that time, so technically it's about 2 months earlier. I'm gonna see if I can renew it. Let's go.
Renewal ng license. Wala na?
I'll go down na lang first. Hi, pwede pa mag-renew ng lisensya na kasi expiry date is...
Okay, May. Kasi ang problema ko kasi nag-offline lang yung license.
Nag-offline?
Mga 10 minutes na. Hindi po namin alam, ma'am. Depende po sa central office. Meron po time na babalik po yan, pero hindi lang po namin alam kung ano.
So, ang suggestion... It's a bit crazy. The LTO, I don't know if you heard the guy saying that they went offline, which means we can't, like, everyone's on hold. They don't know if they'll go back online in 10 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe half the day, 5 hours, who knows. All processing has stopped, so I'll probably just go back again tomorrow. So the reason why I had to go physically is because I tried to call a lot of different landlines, the LTO landlines, like in San Juan, Makati, Ortigas, Quezon City. There's really nobody answering the phone, so I had to physically go there to ask that question. So the good news is, yes, you can renew it earlier, way in advance. The bad news is they went offline, so system down. So I just have to go back again tomorrow. It's day 2, and that means second attempt at getting my driver's license renewed. Let's head out and let's try this one more time. I'm sorry, Poopy, you can't go. There are no dogs allowed. I'll come back and see you later, okay, Poopsie? And then we can have brunch, yeah? Okay. It's day 2 and our second attempt to get my driver's license renewed. We started early at 8 a.m. and here we are at the parking. I'm so grateful that my dad drove me because I just haven't driven in such a long time. It's really very warm right now. I'm at the printing section. So first you have to go online to their website and register, then take an exam. And then when you're done taking the exam, you have to print out your results. Once you're on the website, you'll have to create an account and put in your information. Then you'll see a graduation hat emoji up there and click CDE online validation exam. And then you'll start the exam. For me, it took me about I would say 10 to 15 minutes. Just answer all the questions and make sure to get a score that is above 50%. If you've been driving for a while, you should pretty much know the answers to the questions. But I must admit, my score was 68%, and I'm just glad it was above 50%. I didn't ace it, but hey, I passed. Make sure you do this at home or in the office and have it printed yourself, because it was pretty complicated for me. I had to walk outside, that is separate from the office, and they charge 20 pesos per page, so that's quite hefty. I have to let you know as well that it's a bit tricky because you can't print the results that is sent to your email. You have to print exactly what's on the website. So I'm here now at the Xerox and they won't accept, even if the result number and everything is on the email. They won't accept that you have to print exactly what comes out on the website. So just be sure that when your results come out, don't X that. Make sure to take a screenshot of it. And then from here, you're gonna head to the medical place to take a medical exam. I really don't know how that's like, so let's go see what it's like. It's really, really warm here. If you don't like the heat, they do have LTOs in malls where there's air conditioning. So that might be an option for you right now. I would say it's about 36 degrees Celsius, so that's quite warm. It's humid. It would have been okay if there's wind, but that's not the case.
Once you get to the medical place, they will ask you to read out the letters, so that's kind of cool. They will take an eye test, and then your information will be input in their system, and then they'll be taking your picture just for the medical purposes. I don't see any credit card or GCash option, so be sure to bring cash. The fee is 500 pesos for this part. There's quite a lot of back and forth here. I was crossing the road left and right so many times, but finally I head on to the main office, and this is where I will end my journey.
Fill out din po ito.
Signature?
Tapos yung emergency contact. Yan po yung lalagay sa card sa ilalim sa likod.
Okay. Thank you.
This place was supposed to be air conditioned, but there was only a fan. In this window, they're going to ask you for all your correct information. Do bring cash because you'll have to pay another 585 pesos. After you pay the fee, you'll now proceed to window 4 where they'll be taking your picture, and finally they'll be printing out your new driver's license card.
Hi. 4 years yung validity niya, ma'am.
Okay.
No? Pero may monitoring sa mata. After 4 years, medical kayo.
Okay.
Saka sa 2020 na.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Saan pa yung record section?
So I'm back in the car. I don't know if you can see I'm all oily and sweaty. Let me walk you through everything that I went through to get my driver's license renewed. First, you have to go online. I wish I knew this in advance because it took me quite a while. At least, depending how smart you are with taking the test, it took me about 10 minutes to do it. After you take that, you need to get at least 50% of the score. And then once you're done with that, you need to have it printed, the test results. So there's no way that I wish you could just show your phone digitally and you'd be able to proceed. But however, here in the Philippines, they want everything printed. I wish it was more digital, but anyway, you have to have that printed. So I went to a Xerox place. She charged me 20 pesos per page, which normally would have cost probably 2 pesos, but that's alright. And also, don't forget to come here with a printed copy of any government official ID. So that saved me 20 pesos because I brought my own. And then from there, you have to go straight to the medical office, take an exam. I took an eye exam, and it says in my results that after 4 years, I need to have my eyes checked again. But the good news is I got 10 years on my driver's license. Moving forward, after you go to your medical exam, you have to proceed to pay 500 pesos for that one. And after that, you have to proceed to the main office again where you'll sign more papers, and then they'll be then you have to pay. The cost is 585 pesos. If you have senior or PWD, there's no discount there. And then from there, you have to proceed to the 4th and last window, which is where they'll take your picture, your fingerprints, they'll check your signature, and then that's also the same window where they will be releasing your actual driver's license. I have to thank my dad for driving me here to the LTO. I wouldn't know what I would do. I'd probably take an angkas, most likely, but it's nice having the AC. What were you doing the whole time, Dad?
I'm doing my regular work.
Can you remove your mask now? It's such a habit. Yeah, we still have to wear face masks here, even if it's already May. So I got here around, 8 a.m. and it's almost, around 8:30, and it's 9:41. So that's like what, almost 2 hours? Like, yeah, so word of advice, if you find it hot at the temperature of around 36 degrees Celsius, bring a bottle of water. have some food before you leave the house. In my case, I didn't because I don't want to use the toilet. I just actually haven't even drank water. Also, when you go to the main office, as you can see, I'm wearing something that's a little bit like I don't have sleeves because I tend to sweat a lot in this heat. In the office, it's not allowed to wear this. You know that they had to make me wear the long sleeve shirt. So it's a good thing I brought my long sleeves, not to cover up, but because of the sun. I like covering my face. In this particular branch, we were, I would say, fast enough. I remember before, it took at least 3 hours. I wouldn't say we were fast because we went here yesterday and they were offline. So this is technically day 2 of a temp. So it just really varies. If you go here and then all of a sudden they go offline, you could be waiting for minutes or hours. So go there physically and ask. Because I tried calling with the landline and nobody answers. You tried calling also that, right?
Yeah.
Nobody answered?
No one answers.
Yeah, so alright, there you have it. That's the process of renewing your driver's license in the Philippines. Bye. Bye, Dada.
Bye.